One of my favorite things to do is to look for lost media and look at iceberg charts. So let's discuss some of the lost media in horror of some of the topics that I think are the most interesting. The first topic is Left 4 Dead originally planned to have a DLC involving Cabin in the Woods where players would be able to not only explore the cabin but the facility in the film. Now this campaign was canceled after there was repeated delays, financial issues by MGM, but there was a lot of conversations between Josh Whedon and the game developers on getting this done. Sadly, this would never happen, but there was some Easter eggs in Cabin in the Woods that involved Left 4 Dead, including the infected making a cameo within the film.
Cabin in the Woods crossover. Can you talk about it all?
Yeah, so actually that was the coolest thing about that was getting to meet those two guys. So because we had to have a meeting about it. And so that was just a good excuse. I don't care if we did anything or not. Yeah, our idea on our side was, well, what if we took parts of that movie and made a more removed version of Left 4 Dead, essentially, where you were more in control and less just playing it. And we'd always talked about that. I think that would be a fun kind of mode to play around and do it.
This next one involves a disturbing scene that was shot but never released and is from the movie It. Now in this scene, there's going to be a flashback to 1637 where Pennywise confronts this woman named Abigail. She has her baby. He basically lures her into a cave and he devours her baby and then later offs Abigail. Now, the director said that this was being held for maybe a potential director's cut or a super cut of It in It Chapter 2 in a future release, but this just never happened, and I don't know if we necessarily need to see it. I'm definitely not interested in that scene.
To shoot those scenes?
Well, I think you're talking about Pennywise eating a baby is a scene that people know about because it's a scene that exists. It's not in the movie.
Did you shoot it?
I did.
Now this next one involves an ending of The Shining that most people never seen. Now in the original cut of Stanley Kubrick's The Shining, it included an epilogue scene where Wendy and Danny, they're in the hospital. The Overlook manager, Stuart Ullman, he basically dismisses their supernatural experiences and then throws Danny the same tennis ball Jack played with, basically suggesting that the horror was going to continue even though they escaped the hotel. Now in early screenings, when this ending was included, there was just immediate silence and people leaving the theater. Now in other screenings where this was removed, you had audiences that was cheering and discussing what happened in the film and what was going on. Stanley Kubrick thought he provided too many answers which diluted the film, so he just physically cut this from early reels so that most people would never see it. Roger Ebert would even say that this enhanced the film's impact. What do y'all think?